I remember this part. Not sure if it was exactly the same before, but the other fantasies should be in prison somewhere ahead. Please find them, save them. Okay. By the way, what's this? Oh, that's my cell. And by the way, can I save here? No, I cannot. Yeah, I cannot save here. Or else it would give me the options option. The option to press the options button. There's probably someone at the end of each of these.
Oh, Joker, I'm relieved. Looks like we're both
Whoops, still alive. Whoopsie. I won't replay that one, but whoops. I need to remember because these are probably all voice acted. I'm glad you're safe, Futaba.
Am I really safe, though? Shibuya. What happened? And where are we?
Somewhere safe.
I see. I guess my fears turned out to be true. The real world is a scary place.
To a degree, but, well, it also is a great place to a degree. And you can always kind of draw out more of the good. It just takes practice and intent.
Pain like this can never reach you if you keep yourself cooped up indoors. Who am I to think I can tell the people what to do? I mean, I used to be a shut-in myself. Damn it. I just want to go home.
Futaba hug.
But even that would be tough now. Giving up would be too painful. You know, I think I've changed. I don't know when it happened, but I can't let people suffer like this, even if I don't know them personally.
Follow your feelings, Futaba. That's a nice alliteration, by the way.
Honestly, this all seems like a bit too much, but...
You know what to do.
I've known the right answer from the very beginning. I don't want to run away from this. I ran from my mom's death for so long. I misunderstood it.
I love this character development right towards the end. It's so powerful.
Everything was just
For
too
everyone.
painful for me to handle.
Futaba hug.
But I never want to be left in the dark again.
I believe in Futaba.
That's probably why my persona is a little bit special. Because I want to learn the truth. That's how I really feel. Well, I've come this far. I'll follow you wherever you go, on my own 2 feet.
Yay.
You have such a strong heart, Joker. You saved me yet again.
Yeah. Look who's talking, Futaba. Only someone with a strong heart can do what she's done. To move from a shut-in to, frankly, not being that at all really anymore.
Thanks. I'm so happy.
Yeah, I'm happy too, Futaba, because you're happy and I'm happy to die.
Like, so much that I can't even express it in my normal words.
Futaba hug.
Anyway, we're going up against a god. I couldn't even leave my own room before, but now we're gonna beat a god. I'm so pumped.
Just like your Vigigams, Futaba. Because you're in a Vigigam. Did you know that?
And wait a sec. I just noticed I got out of here on my own.
Indeed you did.
A real jailbreak.
Break time's over. Let's get to God Ponem.
Oh, you're quick to act. That's what makes you dependable. All right, time to get back at it.
And that's something I need to learn. To be quicker to act. That'll be more dependable. And that is exactly what I want to be. God damn it. And hell, I'm already quick to act when it counts a lot of times. I need to remember that. Because yeah, a lot of times when it's needed, I do act quickly. And I need to remind myself of that, considering the fact that, like, oftentimes I think I'm the slowest person alive in a lot of ways. It seems so.
Alright!
Gotta save him, Joker. Let's wait here. I can't sense any shadows, so I'm sure I'll be fine. I'm mostly just worried about everyone else, They might need your help, just like I did. It'd probably be easier if you talked to them about it alone. Alright, Futaba, wait for me and I will come back for you and everyone else will be upon a god. The others aren't too far from here. I'm sure you can find them, Joker. Alrighty. But yeah, there's probably someone at the end of each of these wings here. Hey, Makoto. I think it would be apt if I remembered where Makoto is and went to her
Joker.
first, because girlfriend, oh my god, cute, in the way that I don't know if she addresses you like this if you're not dating her. I have no clue, but that was really cute regardless. And it really seems to fit the fact that they're dating, except that, of course, I don't know if she doesn't always do this, regardless of that.
What a relief. You're safe.
Ah, cute. I really feel like this sheer inflection, this sheer, like, for Makoto, this sheer, oh thank god, like, I feel like it would not make a lot of sense if she wasn't dating him. Of course, I have no clue. One of these days, I'll do another playthrough, and I'll find out by not dating her that time. Same goes for you.
Huh? By the way, why have you remained in your Phantom Thief attire while I'm back in regular clothes? Could this mean that the will of rebellion is no longer within me? That may be true. We have to fight that Holy Grail again, correct? Could you imagine defeating it, Joker? That monster has the support of the masses, and with it, nearly an infinite amount of power.
But you did say nearly, and you're the smart one. Nearly means it ain't infinite.
No matter which way I approach the subject in my head, nothing points to our victory.
But, well, there's a lot of people who didn't think they'd ever be close to where they end up being when they are successful later. So, trying to, like, see a victory before you even act is kind of the problem a lot of people have that probably keep them from ever achieving any dreams. Because they don't dare to dream, meaning they don't dare to actually act on their dreams. They just kind of keep them hidden and just go about life just doing whatever is expected of them anyway, and I refuse to do that. It's kind of funny, the most confident sounding answer here is, I'm not confident either, period. When everything else is, I don't know, or just, because he has no idea what to say, right? I'm gonna go with that, because ironically it's the most confident seeming answer here from my interpretation of all three of these.
I think I finally genuinely understand the pain my father and my sister were burdened with.
Huggle.
Victory against a single criminal is meaningless. The true enemy is society itself. And even against that foe, you still have to try to somehow emerge victorious. I don't know what to do.
I'll be here for you.
Joker.
Ah.
You're right.
Ah.
It's a bad habit of mine. The more critical the situation, the less I want to rely on others.
Ah.
Regardless, this isn't a situation with a straightforward answer. But even if there is no clear solution, I'll just have to make one. With my own two hands.
And that's what I've decided for myself, and that in a nutshell is probably the main reason I really fucking identify with her.
Before you guys came along, my life was defined by rules. Set on a path of someone else's choosing. But only a true loser would live such a rigid life. I will win. Even if it means going up against the entire world.
Heck ye, Makoto. Again, god damn it, my fucking thoughts exactly. Kind of what I was trying to express earlier in the episode, I would say. Pretty close along those lines, anywho.
I'm okay. My resolve was shaken, but it's stronger now.
And once again, I've noticed that happens. Like hell, earlier this morning my resolve was shaken, and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna make this video anyway. And now it's stronger. It's usually how that works.
I want the people of the world to see what you've shown me.
Let's go!
Right. Thank you. Having teammates you can trust is a great feeling. Shall we go? We can't let our last big job end in failure.
Hacky!
Hey!
Is everyone else locked up in this place as well? Yep, I knew
Yes.
it. Okay, I'll wait here. I asked that you go save the others. There's no doubt they're in need of your help. The others will surely be waiting for you. Please hurry up and find them soon.
Joker, as I expected, you appear to be safe. However, where exactly are we?
You seem to be okay, thankfully.
Yes. Sorry to have worried you. At first, I was surprised to see the masses chained in a prison. Yet, here I am as well, considering the state of the real world. It is hard to say that we were even remotely helpful. This situation... Can we truly handle such horrid circumstances? All the Phantom Thieves can do is change the hearts of others. However, the world outside has become a veritable hell. Nothing within our power can fix that.
I think another symbolism you can draw from the fact that the world is visibly a hell to us, but other people don't seem to notice it at all, is because I feel like if the world really did go to absolute crapola, and a lot of people might argue that it's already happened, but no. Like, no. There's too much good in the world for that to be ever true. And I think that, frankly, regardless of what happens to the world and society and people, there will always be good. That's why video games like this exist with so much power. And not just video games, everything that's good exists because good people exist, and good thoughts and good ideas. You know what? There's no such thing as a good person. There's good and bad in everyone. And because of that, there's good, period. Which is beautiful. Regardless of how much it can seem at times like there's no good, it is really a matter of perspective. And there's a reason that's such a cliche. It's because it's fucking true. As much as it doesn't seem like it sometimes to a lot of people. Including myself at times in the past. But I think I'm past that now, and that's a powerful thing. I still struggle, we all still struggle, but that doesn't have to be anything negative. It's just a point of resistance. It can become a kind of fun challenge like video games are. It's all a mindset thing. And more I am able to make that happen mentally within me, and it's so powerful and it feels great. And I feel like I'm on cloud fucking 9 some days, even though I'm in the same dang situation. And some days, you know, I feel like the exact same situation as circumstances, but that only reinforces over time my understanding that I am in control of how I feel to some degree or another, and how I keep going and how I respond to the situation. Certainly those last couple of things. And how I feel I am more in control than I think I am, but not entirely. And I don't need to be entirely. I just need to respond to my feelings better, and I'm getting better at that, and that feels really good. Are you scared?
I believe I feel more powerless than anything.
Yusuke hug. And yeah, I feel that, and I think that's kind of what everyone being in their cells is generally supposed to symbolize. At least I feel like that's what this is getting at, that every one of them feel powerless, and that is kind of why they're here, and why you have to coax them out of their powerlessness, and then they step out of their cell after getting their rebellious will back, visibly.
The people of this world desired their enslavement, and that isn't all. They screamed at us for attacking the Holy Grail, defended it. Even the criminals whose hearts we changed became meek followers of the Holy Grail because of us. Were we truly that foolish? Risking our lives for a result nobody desired.
What about your justice, Yusuke?
My justice. I see. Not that for someone else, but one strictly for myself. When we first met, you continued to impose yourselves on me, no matter how much I pushed you away.
Yep.
I will forever treasure what you did for me.
Yeah.
Very well. Just as art is meant to break boundaries, people should be saved even if they frown upon it.
And I think that, frankly, those two core things are part of why I make videos and why I want to do a lot of other things.
I won't allow the justice I believe in to be shaken any further. Allow me to thank you, Joker. Being by your side truly gives rise to the greatest ideas.
Hecky! Break time's over. Time to get to slashing up mofos, at least in your case, with that big old swad.
Ah, yes. We cannot afford to leave reality in the hellish state it's currently in. I will make use of my role as an artist and paint over the distortions of society.
Hecky!
Well then, time to go and see this through. I'll witness with my own two eyes that this world isn't bound by some holy grail.
I really do wonder why
Well then,
Yaldabaoth well, I mean, we don't know that's his name yet, but Fake Igor is symbolized by the Holy Grail so much. I really do wonder. I don't really know much about the actual, like, real-life legend of the Holy Grail, which is probably why that flies over my head. But you... I see, as I thought.
we will be counting on you.
In that case, I'll remain here and stand by, so you save the rest of our teammates. Hurry!
You're safe. Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah, her voice is so sweet. Kudos to her voice actress, man. Her voice is just so warm. I'll huggle. Haru hug. Good friend. Good floofy haired bean. Same to you.
Right. Considering everything that has happened to the city, I wonder if the citizenry is okay. Although, it seemed like we were the only ones able to see it. You know, the moment I disappeared, I honestly thought I was about to die.
Haru hug. I think we all did.
But part of me wasn't afraid. I knew that was all I could do, and looked forward to apologizing to Father face to face.
Aw.
Honestly, I thought I had changed, but I realize now that I still have no control over my life.
Not no. Just not as much as anyone would like to have.
It makes me sick.
You have to keep fighting because you have some control. That's a very unavoidable fact of life. Okay, maybe not definitely not unavoidable, unfortunately, but it's one that it's very clear when you start to think about it. Like, think about it. Like, okay, if you say you have no control of your life, then why the actual fuck can you literally switch gears? It's harder for some people and in some situations, but you can mentally switch gears from any negative thing you're thinking. Why then can you... I've decided I want to stand up, so... You hear my chair rolling back, right? I accidentally knocked over my water bottle, forget that. And then I stood up. I had control... I'm standing up right now. I had control over the fact that I just stood up, right? And that I set that down. Like, yeah, it's very minor, but I had control over what I did just there. Like, saying you have no control over your life is just ludicrous and extremely limiting and negative and suffering-inducing. Anyhow, you have to keep fighting.
I'm sorry. I know you don't want to deal with my whining. You're going to try and defeat that thing again, aren't you?
Heck yeah! And you're gonna help me because you're awesome like that.
Don't push yourself to get me to come along. You can always leave me here if I'll slow you down.
Don't talk like that, you floofy bean. Get out of here. Come with me and beat this mofo with me. You control your life now.
That's right. I was foolish to think you should abandon me. Even if there are times where I think there's nothing I can do, I'll never stop fighting for you or our team.
See, and that's the attitude I'm trying to have with life as much as I can. Even when I think that there's nothing I can do, or when I think that I just can't do the things that I love, that I want to do with my life, or at least, like, that, I don't know, that I'm not up to the tasks of what I really would love to do with my life, or, I don't know, it's hard to explain what I really mean right now by that, but, yeah.
I won't give up anymore.
There we go. Despite all that, I won't give up. That's what I'm trying to... I mean, hell, you know what? Not even trying. I am not giving up anymore already. I'm not trying to not give up. I don't give up. I still am going to upload Persona 5 every day until the game's done. And then I'm going to work on some other stuff. I don't know what it is yet. I'm going to do it. And I'm still doing other things on the side and working on other stuff.
I will betray my boring farmer self now.
And regardless of what it leads to, it is leading to more confidence and just more joy in life and less suffering and, you know, more of the good things in life. And that, in and of itself, right now, is beautiful. And I'm goddamn grateful. Yeah.
Thank you, Joker.
You're welcome, Haru.
Before I met
God
you,
damn it,
I
love
had
these
great
devs. Thank you for
admiration for the
making this
phantom
game.
thieves of justice. And it's turned out you were exactly the person I always imagined you would be.
Da.
This is the second time you've rescued me.
Da, Haru hug.
I've secretly longed for a situation like this.
Aw. Should get moving.
We haven't lost yet.
Are the others here too? Yep. I see, I'm so glad. In that case, please go help them. I'm sure they'll need just a little push to remember what they're fighting for. That's why you should be the one to go alone.
Somewhere.
I've got do 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 hello on big hugs.
Oh, Joker, thank goodness you're safe.
Same goes to you.
Oh, yeah. Huh. So, I'm not in heaven after all. That means the hell that Shibuya turned into was all real. I'm so weak. When I thought I was gonna die, I started trembling. I was just so
That
scared.
doesn't mean you're weak, that means you're fucking human. And frankly, I think the word weak should be fucking removed from every language. The word weak and all equivalents to it in other languages, because so many people use the word weak as a way of dehumanizing our problems and making ourselves suffer, because we think that extremely human things about us that cannot be removed make us weak, and thus we suffer because it's unavoidable facts of life that we decide subconsciously make us weak. And that's just pain, and it's avoidable pain.
At that moment, nothing mattered. The justice of our actions was the last thing on my mind.
I was scared too.
Joker, you kept going, even through a plan that might have ended up killing you.
Indeed. And goddamn it, this game is giving me so much strength right now. Because I felt like I needed a message like this today, and goddamn it, I'm getting it, and I forgot this game. I forgot this part of the game was so powerful. I did.
Yet look at me. I've always said I'm doing this for other people. But that didn't get me far.
Hug. Haru, hug.
It's no wonder we lost.
Huggy.
Maybe I should have just behaved myself and stayed out of all this.
Now that's just what society tells you. Fuck them. They don't know what the hell they're doing. Less than you. Less than us. Less than me in real life even. And that's what I keep telling myself because I truly believe it. Not just because I want to hear it. What about she?
That's... You're right. I can never abandon her. If I whine like this now, I'd just be betraying Shiho. No. I'd be betraying myself.
Heck ye. That's the spirit on.
I could never forget how I felt that day.
Heck frickin' ye.
I never want anyone to have to go through what I did.
And that is why I try to impart the kinds of wisdom I try to impart here in this video, because I used to really hate myself and life and be an angry asshole who just hid from the world. I'd say I'm not that anymore. At all. And I don't want people to have to go through what I did, and because all the suffering that I perpetuated was so self-inflicted, I know that all I really needed to hear was the things that I heard that got me out of it, and I want to impart those kind of things on people as best I can. So I'm trying to do it through these videos because it's a medium that I love and can get behind. And And these games already have a lot of good life lessons, and I think a lot of the people that play these can appreciate those, and I think this is a really good place to put this kind of hopefully powerful, transformative, positive commentary.
I've made up my mind. I'm going to keep looking forward.
Hecky!
Things like dying or losing aren't important now. All that matters is that I don't return to my old self.
That's a really good fucking thing to keep in mind whenever you're doubting yourself. God damn it, this game's powerful. Thank you, devs, for experiencing the things you have that allowed you to write the beautiful, powerful, positive, transformative stuff in this game. Thank you. And
I'll
thank you
never
for
make a
imparting
mistake
this on
like that
people who
again.
just wanted to play a game.
I swear it.
Because frankly, Persona is one of those series in general that I think can be powerfully, positively transformative. And gamers are the kinds of people that often need that shit the most out of a lot of other people. So these kinds of games are fucking therapy, and I'm glad they exist. I'm so glad. Thank you, devs,
Thanks, Joker.
for all the work
helped
you
me
did
remember
to make
what's
this
really
powerful
important.
shit happen. Thank you.
I seriously treasure being able to be a part of your team.
On hug. We should get going.
Gotcha, Joker. It would be
Nah.
a disgrace to the Phantom Thieves' name if we didn't take such a big treasure.
To Derg's catface name.
We're going to put an end to this, aren't we? Let's go.
Hecky, I love her spunk here. I love her spunk in general. I've always loved that about her. And again,
Hey.
as far as the spunk goes, I think that's part of the reason why Ryuji and An are so shipped, apart from the fact they're childhood friends, and that's a Japanese shipping thing. It's just a thing, right? But at the same time, they actually, at the end of the day, both have these energetic personalities. I feel like they could really feed off of each other, like in a relationship. And it's like, in my headcanon in the future, An and Ryuji get married, damn it. And they're like, they become a thing after high school at some point. That is my headcanon. Okay, I'll wait here.
Hey,
Let's go save everyone else. It's something only you can do. Okay, yeah, here we go. Hi, Ryuji. I remember getting kind of lost-ish here before, and actually more so than now. I need to remind myself that I still feel like I haven't improved, but it's very clear that I am whenever, I come to my senses and realize it. Because I used to be really scatterbrained about video games in general, and it's through this, bigger than myself purpose of making, of sharing my love of games that makes even my, by myself just playing of games more purposeful, and I just pay more attention because I have a purpose behind my gaming, and it's bigger than myself. It's not just I'm playing a game to enjoy a game or whatever. Which of course I enjoy games, and that used to be why I played games. Other than just games are more comfy and cozy than real life, and etc., and fun, and blah blah, right? But now there's a much bigger and better reason behind it that's selfless, that is, I want to impart joy and hopefully a lot of other good things to people through this. And I know that I am putting my love of games into these videos at least. And that other people's love of games has been so fucking therapeutic to me, and just awesome and joyous and loving, and I soak that shit up so much. So that's what I want to do for other people, among other good things, hopefully.
Looks like we're both somehow still alive and kicking. But where at?
And not just with games either, with as many things as humanly possible, and for as many people as humanly possible, and make a living out of that. That's my plan right now, and I will find out a way. Because it's a broad enough goal that I can find ways. I probably am not even close to aware of the actual final form of what my career is going to be. But I know that it's going to be driven entirely by myself at the core, and by the things that I love. And that's all I really need, is to keep trying things until something sticks along these lines. And I know by doing that I will get some. I have to. And if I don't, then I'll die trying, I guess. Or whatever. Even if I have to get a normal job in order to make ends meet for a while, I will still be working on this until I end up making ends meet this way instead. So, I've decided. I believe in myself now. It feels really fucking good. Well, I mean, I believed in myself more, which is why I could even start this channel and keep it going how I have for the last few months. But, at the same time, I now believe in myself more. Like, literally today. Literally upon recording this almost 2 hours of recording here. This is powerful and I needed this today, and I'm so goddamn grateful for Atlas and the world and the fact that this all came together today on this day in my mind and in, you know, my experience of life for this powerful impact to happen to me. Because, goddammit, my life circumstances are the reason this stuff can happen, this beautiful, wonderful stuff, you know, regardless of how quote-unquote bad they can seem at so many times. I'm glad you're okay.
Man, this prison cell kinda makes me think of when we first met. I remember how Shibuya was all effed up just now, but like, nobody was seeing any of it. No, it was more like they didn't want to see any of it. What the hell? So even all them people who are suffering and cheering for us to come and help them, in reality, they would have rather just had everything stay how it was?
I love this about Ryuji, because while it's hammered in annoyingly a lot to me that he's not classically intelligent, quote-unquote, he's really fucking intuitive, and that's an intelligence all its own, and I really identify with Ryuji because of that, and because I think that one of my main strengths is intuition, just like his absolutely, definitely is. And I think I can sense that because I have enough intuition to understand that. Because it's like, these conclusions that he's drawing are probably 100% true in lore of the game. That's what I mean by he's very intuitive, you know?
Did what we were doing have any meaning at all?
Of course it did. I mean, hell, you were there. We changed hearts and we made things better for people. Not for entirely long, but we did for a while. Regardless of how long an effect like that lasts, we had positive effects on people demonstrably, and I have too in real life. And regardless of everything else, that is a powerful, wonderful, positive thing, and something you should be grateful for and joyous for. Just like, you know, something that should feed your self-esteem and make you realize that you were absolutely worth it. God damn it. And everyone's had positive effects on people. I don't care who the fuck you are. I don't care what bad shit you've done in your life. There's no way you haven't had some kind of positive effect on someone, somehow, some way. That's what I literally believe. And that's fucking awesome, man. Of course it did.
You're so freaking tough.
So are you, man. Get up.
You know, back when I thought we were gonna die, without learning the truth about all this, I kind of felt for the first time that maybe we hadn't been doing the right thing.
Yep, that's the doubt, and that's why you're trapped in this cell, and I really like that analogy, because that's what self-doubt feels like.
That maybe we deserved to lose. You get me?
Hell yeah, man, I do. But, in fact, hell, I'm just gonna tell him straight up, I feel the same way. Yeah, I get it. But I'm out here being rebellious. You can be that too. Regardless of the doubt.
Now that I'm thinking about it, I started all this because of how pissed off I was. Maybe it's never been about winning, or anything like that.
Yep, getting to the heart of it again. Intuitive boy.
Maybe all I was doing was just continuing my own defiance.
He has a lot of self-awareness. Because you would think that someone like Ryuji wouldn't, right? That's probably what most people's initial, idea would be of someone like Ryuji, because he tends to act out and run his mouth and, reflect poorly on him, so a lot of people would probably be like, Ryuji doesn't have a lot of self-awareness, but what's funny is a lot of those same people are probably a lot of the people that have a lot of self-awareness. I would know because I'm one of them too. It's kind of funny. And also, I'm gonna take a second here to just kind of, anyone that thinks that self-awareness is a bad thing just because you'd rather not be aware of these things that you'd rather not do, you need to turn that attitude into the idea that you can change over time because of what you're noticing. instead of lamenting the fact that you can be aware of yourself. That scares me that people lament that. Because I don't think I ever really have. I'm grateful that I can be self-aware. Anyway, that's fine.
It's fine? You're right. I get it now. We're doing this to make sure people don't gotta go through the same crap we did. It doesn't matter if they think we're just or not. We gotta do what we believe in.
Hell yeah, thank you, Ryuji. That's exactly what I've been afraid of. Like, I'm just afraid that the world won't really acknowledge what I want to give it. You know? But... well... if I keep trying, that's the only way I'll find out if they even will, right? And well, that's what I want to do more than anything, is make a living doing exactly what I want to do, which includes helping people through these things that I love doing. So yeah.
It's not like people think much of me anyways. I'm gonna dash through this the only way I know how.
Ryuji. Good friend.
You got me out of prison. Just like before. Thanks. You know, it's kind of embarrassing to say this, but, I'm really glad I met you.
I'm glad I met you too, Ryuji. You're fucking awesome.
Alright. I'm done getting my ass kicked.
Hell yeah, let's do it.
That shiny bastard acts like it's some kind of god.
Tiny bastard. I love the way he
feel good till we
refers to
deal with
things
it.
like this. Let's fucking do it.
Let's head out. We're gonna take down that asshole, yeah?
Fuck yeah, Ryuji. This is why I love you. And this is also why I shipped the fuck out of you and On, because On had a similar sentiment. You guys need to fuck, like, right now. God damn it. Like all the fucking Reddit porn of y'all. Because goddamn it's quite bad. Anyway, what? I don't know anything about Persona Reddit porn. Totally not. Nope. Seems like you've managed to save all your teammates. Now then, please gather in this room at once.
Huh?
What was that voice? Wait, you've already rescued it. Oh, I guess Morgana ain't here yet. I'm saying ain't because I'm talking to Ryuji. I've started to realize that I do that when I'm editing. If I'm talking about Ryuji or Ryuji's doing stuff, I usually tend to say ain't around him because he says ain't a lot. I found that fascinating. And there's just some times where I say ain't a lot anyway, and I think another part of it is because I live in Oklahoma in the South where a lot of people say ain't. But anyway, not Morgana.
Huh?
What do you mean? But yeah, he's not Lara. I just realized the last person you save probably has their own, like, depending on who it is, their own lines there. Again, small things like that add even more replay value to a game like this. I love it, yeah.
Who are they?
My name is Igor.
A game like Persona has so many small amounts of replay value packed into the game. And, like, to the point where it's so much replay value cumulatively. That is a very difficult word to pronounce, right?
I am the master of the Velvet Room.
I am Lavenza, a resident of this place as well. Velvet Room?
Yeah, it's this room in my brain. Kinda had access to it this whole time, but y'all wouldn't have believed me if I said anything about it.
My master has just been released from a long period of imprisonment. His powers have not fully returned. Though it may be presumptuous of me, I will speak on his...
Hey, where's Morgana?
Would you like to see him?
Of course you would.
He's right over there.
There he is.
That's where you were hiding?
I was born here. It was to dispel an evil being from man's spiritual world.
Mona?
My role was to find the trickster and help him defeat it. That's why I was created here by my master.
Indeed.
Yep, here we go. Oh, he's actually
I
Igor's
really remember everything.
charge, not Lavenza's. I forgot that part. There we go.
When this place was about to be taken over, my master gathered the last traces of mankind's hope. He mustered up his remaining strength to make me.
The entity that calls itself a god
is a malevolent will that forces man into everlasting servitude. It hopes to attain eternal peace by filling reality with those who have stopped thinking for themselves. That is the ruin of man that this evil god envisions.
I, don't get what you're saying at all.
Oh, be quiet and listen! We don't have much time left!
That pisses me off, damn it. As much as I love this game, oh, Ryuji's talking again, gotta shut him up, pisses me off. You know why? Because I've been that poor guy. I've been that person everyone wants to just stop talking. Fuck you for that. Stop doing that, everyone. I love y'all. I love you, Lavenza. I love all the characters in this game, but stop talking to Ryuji like that. I'm sorry that I blurt out things sometimes. Fucking let it happen and stop being a dick about it. It pisses me off.
Wait a moment. The Holy Grail is a god? I was wondering why it had a will of its own, but are you implying that it isn't a treasure?
No. As the distorted desires of the masses, it is most certainly the core of Mementos itself.
Then, did the treasure become a god because people wish to be ruled over?
That is correct. To decide the fate of the world, it chose two people with potential and pitted them against each other. One, Goro Akechi, incited the masses' distortion. Had he won, the world would have been destroyed and remade. The other was a trickster who would stand up against this. That was him.
If he won, the human world would be left as is. Those were the conditions of the game. At least, that's what should have happened.
That malevolent being knew that a revolution would not occur within indolent humans. After all, it is the masses' distorted desires incarnate. However, my true master believed in humanity. He believed that a trickster would rise among the people and accomplish this change. But that evil entity laughed at the prospect and sought to prove the powerlessness of man with the game. And he had great potential, which is why it approached him. It helped train the trickster only to cast him into despair, using the masses who rejected their savior. This was likely its means to nip in the bud anything that would pose a threat. Now that I think back to when I was separated, I felt a disagreement to the word rehabilitation. Of course I did. It was just a means for the fate to keep you under surveillance.
Basically, this guy was dragged into a game where the evil god rigged the outcome.
Damn it! What the hell?
Your real world has already been fused with mementos. You do not exist because reality is replete with the cognition of those who deny the Phantom Thieves. It can be said that the world is one step away from the evil god's machinations. However, there is still hope. Now that the evil god's identity has been exposed, you can see your rehabilitation to its completion. Only you can leave this prison and save this distorted world and its captive people. Young man, guided by Morgana and worthy of the trickster name, you must challenge the evil god and reclaim your existence in reality. Are you up to the task?
Hell yeah, let's kill God with friendship.
Let's destroy that annoying shiny treasure jerk for sure this time!
Excellent. There is nothing to fear. You already possess the strength to oppose this evil god. I am truly looking forward to this.
Our mutual friend knows where the exit is. Morgana, please guide them. And thank you for all that you've done. It's a cruel responsibility that's been cast upon you.
I will accept your words of appreciation fully when everything is over. Now follow me!
Summary of the story, yeah.
Joker!
Hecky.
This way!
Follow me, y'all. I like how we're the last one. Everyone's running up, and you can actually run up after them and keep up with them if you're fast enough. I like that. What's this? It's one hell of a door. That's our exit. Come on, let's go.
Huh? We're back in Shibuya again? Oh, right. This is where we were when our bodies disappeared.
Seems like people still haven't realized that this abnormality has taken over the city.
God, visual impact. God, games are so fucking amazing. Just the fact that this imagery can exist at all. It's just so immaculate. The way that games present things visually. I fucking love video games.
Look, the door we just came through. If I remember correctly, this is that quarantine cell.
The sheer fucking magic of game visuals have always blown my mind. The more and more that they become, like, able to really be vivid and very, very well realized. It's just more and more and more.
That's right. It was actually the Velvet Room, which had been swallowed by the distortions. You did say you were born in there. It makes so much sense now.
Not just games either. I love visual art mediums in general. I've started to understand.
Wait. So if we came out of there,
Games
does that mean we're the
impress me
criminals?
most for a lot of reasons, including the fact that they're also interactive.
No, it's more like him, since he was kept in here.
There's so much depth to them, both in gameplay and in also just this kind of stuff too. Oh, whoops.
Most likely, Joker had been under the malicious guidance of the evil god for quite some time.
Yepper deppers.
The Velvet Room originally existed to nurture the human mind. But after it was taken over, it was sealed inside that bastard's nest. Inside mementos.
Mona, more importantly, you're shining.
It's probably because my memories have returned. I know what my duty is now.
Shiny boy.
Whoa. Do you see something? Shining? Wait a sec. What's with those weirdly dressed guys?
They can see us.
I feel like I've seen those costumes before.
Oh, aren't they the Phantom Thieves? I kind of remember seeing a silhouette of them on a jumbo screen in the city.
The Phantom Thieves?
Oh yeah, that's right. I completely forgot about them.
This is different from how it was before. Do they see us?
It doesn't seem to be everyone, though. Only a handful of people in this large crowd.
Maybe it's Kazumona's light.
Either way, they remember the Phantom Thieves!
Guy.
Oh, the Key of Hope.
Mona, guide us. Where must we go?
Up the giant bone
Over there.
staircase of doom.
The bastard from earlier should be in that temple.
Okay, we can see.
I should write
her.
something.
I was kind of afraid we wouldn't be able to save here, but final battle of the original game. I'm hyped to finally get into the brand new content of the new semester. Very, very, very hyped about it. Well, to the next one, friends. Have a good one in the meantime.